It's so early and it's snowing. That's right. It's basically summer and it snows in upstate New York. It's called a nor'easter. All right. I'm Dharma and this is going to be the daily moons. Okay. Sneak attack. I opened this up for everyone today because we're always talking about the daily moons and what we do, and it's on the membership side. And how in the world are you supposed to know how much fun it is if we don't ever tell people about it? So this is what we do on the membership side, but I wanted everybody to join us today. I don't know why, probably because the moon is in Sagittarius. Okay, we're in the waning cycle after we just had a full moon. So we talk about the fact that the full moons is when all the energy comes to a head, and then this is like the lava portion where everything boils down or flows down until the new moon time when everything is all black and restful. Good morning. This is also where we do coffee. Okay. This is the only daily moons ever I have brushed my hair and put makeup on for. You're welcome. Okay. Normally we're just straight up in jams with coffee yelling at the moon. That's what we do. That's right. Tea, coffee, Bailey's, whatever is your jam. No judgment. Okay, so looking at my moon calendar here, April 18th and 19th in Sagittarius. It's currently just a little bit above 90%. So it's going to go probably to like 88%. So when they say the moon is something percent, that's how full it is. So right now it's like 90 some odd percent full. So during the waning portion, that percentage goes down. And it'll be 0-0 on new moon day. Clean slate. Okay. We are in the zodiac sign of Aries. We are in the wheel of the year in Ostara. And full moon portion. And for the next 2 days, the moon is on course. Okay, let me just show you what I'm looking at here so you guys can, it's just tons of fun. Maybe I can't. Yes, I can. So here we are with the moon calendar. Today is the 19th. And so when it has this little orange thing on it, that's void of course. It's in Aries. Here's the pagan wheel of the year. Here's whether it's new or full. I mean, this thing is just amazing. Oh, and if you go this way, it has exactly what the moon looks like over here. I'm obsessed, but long story short, that's where I get all my information from. Also, that's where all the boys come to my yard, if you were curious. So it's in Sagittarius and it's on course. So what does that mean? Get after it. So there are light aspects of Sagittarius, which is the truth seeker. They get after it. You're pulling back an arrow and you just want to, but also we have a dark side of Sagittarius. Sagittarians are mouthy. We say the things. Okay, it's true. So you might encounter a little bit of that. There's a little bit of shadow and a little bit of light in each of the phases. Now, this is a moon reading. So we're talking about the things that the moon is doing. We talk about the fact that your sun sign is how you are. It's just how you are to the core, how you behave. So there's that. And then your moon is how you feel about everything. Right. Valerie's like, I'm feeling mouthy. Indeed. It's just what we do. Okay, it's fine. So 2 days in truth-seeking, mouthy moon energy mixed with Aries sun energy. It's all fire. It would not surprise me if there was tension in the air. Just saying, it's a lot of fire to not have any of that. Okay? There's other planets doing things too, but ravens like the moon, okay? And silver, and twilight, and ancient cottages in the woods. That's not a tall order, all right? Just give me a break. I do what I want. Okay, this is the moon deck. Both of these moon tools that I use, Zuckerberg listened to my conversations and found me exactly what I need and then sold me on Facebook. And I'm happy I followed that rabbit hole, okay? I don't know who makes this deck. The moon deck. Just type in the moon deck. All right, what do we have? I trust the change unfolding in my life. Exactly. It's like with the Sagittarian feels, you feel that there's change. There's something on the wing, something. You can feel it. And except for once, this might be guidance as opposed to a prediction. Just trust that there is change happening. There is things unfolding. And maybe it's asking you to not be such a Sagittarius. Okay, that is a tall order for somebody who has 8 placements in Sagittarius during a Sagittarius moon. Don't go down the rabbit hole. Are you kidding me? Why not? Rabbit holes are fun. I happen to like it in there. Okay, you can bring a torch. Yeah, that's my point. I think it's another, why is it that every time we do a daily moons, the advice is to sit on your hands and stop? I think that's the advice for everything. Okay, we talk about here on this channel, body, mind, spirit alignment. We're doing the body stuff with the yoga. It's hard. All right. We're doing the mind stuff with the meditation. It's hard. All right. And now we're doing the spirit stuff. And spirit keeps saying, sit the fuck down and be still. It's almost like it all goes together. I'm just saying. Just trust. Just have a little trust key. Just do that. No. That's also hard. It is. Okay. All of these things are very difficult to do. Bikram yoga is good. All of the yogas are good. But what I'm finding is that the majority of our ravens, our 30s and 40s, have had babies and jobs and our bodies hurt. So maybe doing the vinyasa flow 3, 4, 5 times a week isn't for everybody. We might need to add an extra yin class because everybody goes to the yin class. It's like me and Valerie and Milo, like, yes, vinyasa in the morning. Where are you people? Okay, we're aligning. It's much easier for all the ravens to align at the same time together. Yeah. Just trust. Okay, so there we go again. Same message as always. Sit on your hands and be still. But what does that really mean? It means we do chant. Yo, there's a whole song made after our tribe talking about fucking Om Mani Padme Hum. I'll play it, not right now, but later. I'll put it on the thing. I put it up there before. It's called Dharma Jane. And it's heckin' full of glee. I love it. I think the advice here, other than to just sit on your hands and do nothing, is to be productive. It's Sagittarius time. There's all kinds of fire, all kinds of passion. Get after it and stop trying to grasp it when and hows and who's and what's, and just let it, just trust. That is a tall order. Okay. Ravens are truth seekers. That's a very difficult task. My instincts keep me adaptable in the face of any obstacle. So, first of all, there's a lot of mushrooms in this picture. And what's a mushroom? First of all, it's full of nootropics, which is the brain stuff. It keeps you on point. It keeps you sharp. You have medicinal mushrooms. This might be more about natural medicine and learning about some of those things. I mean, don't get me wrong, this isn't about partying on mushrooms. This is about, we're talking about mind, body, spirit alignment. We're talking about being tired of the dumb shit and calling in the dumb shit. And we're talking about coming to an empress place or emperor place where there just isn't any time left for the silliness. Don't get me wrong, it's not about not having fun. It's about like living your best life, but not staying out all night and partying and woo, I'm having the best time and blah, blah, blah. And then you wake up the next morning and you feel like garbage. And then it takes like 2 or 3 days and everybody's ha 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 posting memes about, I'm fucking 40 and it takes me 3 days to recover. It takes you 3 days to recover because we're not doing the mind, body, spirit alignment. And that's what our goal is here. That's what we're supposed to be doing. And that's how you wind up living your best life. I mean, I've hung out with both kinds of people. I kind of march down the middle and I'm working toward the ascendant place, but I've hung out with people who live their best life via doing whatever the fuck they want to do. And sometimes it can be really toxic. And then I've hung out with people who are living their best life by doing like maybe over wellness. They're both happy. But I can tell you that one physically feels like shit and one is spry as a spring chicken. I'm just saying. It's about, no, it is about, but my point is I think that we have I think the reason I'm going off on that tangent is you might get asked to go do something that you used to do and you're just like, I don't want to feel like garbage tomorrow. It's an instinct to be like, you know what, that's probably not a good idea. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will take nootropics and listen to this binaural beat while I wash my walls for the spring. It sounds like a ton of fun. Who's with me? Well, me either, because it's snowing, right? My point is, it doesn't have to be about nootropics and mushrooms. It's about, there's a leveling up here, and it's been going on for days in the whole tribe. And I think that maybe all of this stuff is coming out right now because the pink moon that we just had, you silly people, that was another portal. He was like, by the way, you're in eclipse season now. Surprise. And we know how eclipse season goes. From now until the middle of July is a panicky, emotional-filled time that requires you to be on fucking point. And I think that that's what this is about. You're being required or asked to be on point. And you might be doing this to yourself. Like, bitch, you stress me out. Me to me. Bitch, you stress me out. Like, stop it. And it's not just about, oh, look at us. We're emperors and empresses. We have our own businesses. We have kids. We run our house. We don't need anybody to pay bills. Good job. Okay, no shade on that. But it's a leveling up. It's a different vibe entirely. It's, oh shit, I'm a raven with wings and I can heal them and I can heal me. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. That's my point. Happiness breeds happiness. And I think it's a choice. How many people have gotten shit drunk, just completely shit-faced, and then the next morning been a complete asshole to everyone, including yourself? Do you understand what I'm saying here? It's about being aware and focused to where if you have these instincts, if you're completely, I don't want to say mellow, but if your vibe is right here, we talk about the ocean of emotion and all of this. If you're sliding across glass because you've been doing the mind and body and spirit alignment and you are completely clear when something happens that may have been a pattern in your entire life, when something happens, you're like, you can see that it's a ripple in your water. But if you're constantly, splishing and splashing around, a little bit of extra wave isn't going to do a whole lot of changing. But still yet, you're on a hurricane when you should be sliding on glass with grace and poise. Just sharp whoosh, excellence. Ravens piss excellence. What are you doing? Okay. We talk about eat the food, love the people, do what you will. Yeah, you're included in those people. So if the food you're eating makes you feel like shit, then you're not loving the people, are you? I'm just saying, it all goes together. Okay, so what kind of instances can we expect, please? Patience. I want to flip the desk over. Oh, and I just saw that red cardinal again. Divinely guided patience. Someone's just being very calm here. They might have like crow's feet, but they're just being very, very calm and chill. And like, I'm not going to text anybody, and I'm just not going to. Because I'm keeping out all the crazy. Like, none of that is going to infiltrate in my brain. For once, I feel like the hobjab is coming out as a buddy. Normally, the hobjab is the one who's like, they're all going to laugh at you. Like, no. This time, they're like, shh. Block it out. Harness good, block bad. Fucking Kevin Nealon. All right? Just shh. Eat good, sleep good, do your house, do your work. Patience. That's really hard, but here we are. Sit on my hands. What means company's coming? What means company's coming? Oh, the cardinal? Come to think of it, last time the cardinal came around, I did hear from someone I hadn't heard from in a while. Curiouser and curiouser. So, but this is about being still. So you might find for the next day or so, you're just trying to be very quiet. You might not be reaching out to people. You might not be saying a whole lot. You're just trusting, you're listening. It's about being quiet and still and listening into the ether for the next thing. Like, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? Like asking for a sign and then getting it. See, these two stone folks, all right? They are, well, they don't move a whole lot. They're made of stone. They're garden gnomes. But it's almost like fucking battle of the wits, a battle of wills. Who can hold out longer? And this one here, you can like see his face. He's got the hard people's eyebrow, right? Why are you being like this? Why are you like this? Why are you being quiet and still? And she's all, shh. Just shh. And they're like, you're not like this. you're not like this? What is your both of these people can see that changes are happening in an impossible situation in a real way. Whoever this one here is that's focusing on the mind and the body and the spirit alignment, they mean it. And that, for whatever reason, I think that those kind of boundaries are attractive. They are. Sorry, I just got a phone number. It's alchemy. It's the beaver to do to make things happen for you. And this is the break in the silence, the break in the stalemate, because both of these people are sitting here like, you move first. No, I'm going to move first. No, you move first. No, I'm going to move first. And it's like, seriously, what are you doing? Patience. Patience. Everybody's trying to be really patient with the situation. The Hierophant, indeed. And Page of Cups. It almost feels like this took so long that somebody was getting ready to just leave. To just not. Okay, then. Death to Ten of Cups, walking away from ultimate happiness. It's like, wait. It feels like somebody here was able to outweight someone else to the point where wait is the wrong word. It was more like, okay, bye then. And then it's like, wait, where exactly are you going, Empress? Where is she going? That's a great question. All right. Wait, they can love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you. The clock. And the trophy. So there is a lot of hoopla being created about someone's ambition, fame, success, goals. It's playful, it's fun. People keep coming back. It's very like Leo energy. It's loving, it's putting it out there. And whoever that person is like, see you later then. And somebody's like, fucking wait a damn minute. I'm ready to change. But it's the squirrel. It's like they're going to say just about anything. They don't want to wait. Money, engagement ring. But that's not, okay, it's 2 days worth of energy. It doesn't have to be a marriage. It's a proposal to whatever. You have a Libra here and a bouquet. In church. This person could have really, really, really blue eyes. There's a lot of love here too. I think that's what I'm talking about with someone was just like staying at home and like listening into the ethers, being a raven, like watching for the whatever, and they can tell a change in someone. Two people can tell changes in each other, and they're like, it feels like somebody's like, what the fuck am I doing? Not doing this with them. What am I doing? Death to 10 of Cups. That's ridiculous. It feels like the reason that one person is able to stalemate the other person is because someone's like, why? They finally ask themselves the big question. Why am I resisting myself from this? Why am I doing that? So silliness. 6 of Rods. She's a fucking sun. Somebody might have on those kind of sandals where you zip them up in the back. You have no idea, or you had no idea, but somebody was seriously considering whether to stay or go in this situation. And they're deciding, wait. You're the sun. You're the 9 of Coins. You're the King of Queen of Cups. But you might have other options too. Let me back off this. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole of all the things. We'll do that on the daily. But long story short, you have two people here who are trying to stalemate each other. And the masculine in this, out of nowhere, is going to take action. They don't want to wait. They're not going to do that anymore. This person might do this emperor might do, what's the word I'm looking for? They might be grandiose. How do you say that? Big old gestures. They're just a giver, and you're like, I didn't know that you were someone who like did stuff like that. And they're like, when I decide what I want, I'm going to get it. Queen of Rods, 10 of Coins. You're boom. They're going to make sure that you know. They want you to know. I think that that's the point. And that's why we're being very still. And the universe is like, don't do anything that's going to get you off of this place. You need to stay on smooth like glass so that because this emperor is going to break the stalemate. They're ready to, what is it that they want to do? Because it's just 2 days worth of energy, right? What is it that they want? 4 of Wands, I bet. I mean, you could find out that somebody broke up. And you might feel a little guilty because in some way, shape, or form, you might know that they did that for you. Fucking shake and bake. Like, yo, I would slap Mother Mary in the face to hang out with you for 5 seconds. Are you really concerned why I stop hanging out with everybody to hang out with you for 5 hours? Seriously, this stalemate is stupid. These two fucking people, all they do is sit around and think about each other and stare at each other's pictures and hoes and hums and blah, 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 when really they could be living their best life together, but they don't because they're both playing the stalemate game, which is dumb. And so this emperor is like, fuck it, you win. All of me loves all of you. Oh, I just snorted, but still. Okay, so that's what we're talking about for the next 2 days. You have this emperor who is tired of being wishy-washy. They're ready to make things clear. How do we leave this energy frame? And I can't talk now. All of a sudden now I stutter. That's a thing I do now. How do we leave this time frame, please? Ah! Soul shrinker, what the fuck? Oh, well, naturally. You've got Romeo looking at you. So you're right. Okay. So, wow, that was a fast little happy moment that you get. You get a couple hours of glee, and then everybody else is going to start putting in their 2 cents about shit that has nothing to do with them. You have to, it feels like maybe there's layers and reasons why there was a stalemate. It's not just stupid. Okay. There's like actual reasons, but it seems like those reasons aren't more important than someone's happiness. People can just and it's amazing when you turn off your phone and you don't answer the door. It's amazing how peaceful it is in there. All right. Any last messages? Trust the change unfolding in your life. That's what I want to say. It all boils back down to that. Okay, so we'll be doing another moons when the moon rolls into Capricorn. I believe that is 2 days from now, like the 21st, I think, 2 days from now. But that's going to be on the membership side of this channel. All that information is in the box below. We've got the yoga. We have the meditation. I do private readings. We also have different sages and smudge bundles and all of those cool things. Palo Santo, we've got shells, yoga gear, everything you need. All right, I love you so much. I will be back on in just a little while to do a daily. All right, until next time, see you later. Bye.